All right, and welcome to the Crypto Factor. Welcome to another live show. Welcome on this beautiful Sunday. As you know, we go live every Sunday at 7 o'clock EEST time. And welcome to the Crypto Factor. If it's your first time here, this channel is all about crypto. It's for the cryptopreneur, the aspiring cryptopreneur, people that want to be entrepreneurs in the crypto space, people that want to learn how the space works, want to do something in this space, get a job in the space, work in the space, whatever in the space. This is the Crypto Factor. And we're very different than other channels. First of all, we do short videos, less than 60 seconds. We get straight to the point because you don't need 5, 10, 20, 1-hour videos to explain to you a simple answer. It'll take less than 60 seconds. That's just stupid. So we have 15-second videos, 20-second videos almost daily, usually more. Then we have interviews with some of the most successful people and pioneers in crypto. Very rare, no hold barred cryptocurrency videos that you can check out that find their success behind their mindset behind their success, what they were thinking, why they were thinking. Also, we do videos about their projects as well, but it's very rare. That said, we also do random live streams straight from the Doge Park. That's when I go live on my mobile phone from the Doge Park. And if you've been here for a while, you already know that, just as live shows every Sunday, 7 o'clock EEST time. And I was a bit late today. I was a bit late because my dog was going nuts. He was barking inside. I was waiting for him to be quiet. And I actually got him to be quiet in a very authoritative manner by throwing him a couple of dentist sticks, some treats into a Kong ball so he can get out the way and maybe give us time to get this show going. So if you do hear him barking, if you do hear him trying to get in from the balcony, hey, it's a pit bull. Pit bulls do that. So today we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about a huge confession. I'm going to make a huge confession to you guys, something I've never really talked about. I may have mentioned, but I didn't get into detail. But I'm going to talk to you about that because I think it will help a lot of people. But I also think that it's something I shouldn't keep inside or keep secret too much. I think it would help people to know this, so you know why you're watching this channel, if you want to watch this channel, and so on. We're also going to be talking about the crypto dump, what happened, what's going on now. We're going to be talking about Safemoon, which is a complete scam. And we're going to talk about how you can make money from scams, obviously, and also a few other things. We're going to have an AMA where you can ask me anything you want and announce the competition every week. Somebody wins something. And we're going to do that from last week. So yes, welcome. If you're just joining, hit that like button. Actually, don't hit that like button. Watch this video, watch this live stream. See if you like this live stream. See if you agree. If you like it, then push the like button. And then maybe after you watch a few more of my videos, some time passes, maybe you can subscribe and hit the bell notification button. But don't do it now. Wait, we'll talk about it later. So what are you drinking or what are you eating right now? By the way, in the chat, I see random videos saying, yo, like Soldier Boy, yo. I also see Kandra Vashmi saying hello, how are you doing? So what are you eating? What are you drinking? I'm actually drinking some Metaxa, which is a brandy, I guess. Now, here's a secret to brandy a lot of people don't know. So this is Greek brandy. This is Metaxa, okay? And this is the 3-star. It's actually the cheap stuff. There's 7-star, there's 11 stars, and so on. But this cheap stuff, it actually tastes better than the most expensive one unless you go 11 star, which is kind of weird. My friend told me this. I was getting the other ones. He's like, try the 3-star. And I tried the 3-star. It's the one they give you at funerals, by the way. When you go to a funeral, they actually give you, even if it's in the morning, they give you this shit. You end up getting drunk like I did. But yeah, and it's really, really good alcohol. I really enjoy it. That's what I'm going to be drinking today. So if I start being different, it's because of the alcohol. But tell me what you're drinking. Tell me what you're eating. I see Luke drinking water or gas water. Is that good for the stomach? This is not a nutritional advice channel, Luke. because I know you. I know your Luke random videos. See, that's the first thing about getting a little bit of alcohol in you. You talk to people by their names, not by their... Anyway, doesn't really matter. So tell me how you're doing. How did the dump treat you? How many people held on? How many people panicked? Now, one thing I did notice. Most of the crypto YouTube channels out there, they were all bearish. They were all talking about how crypto is going to go down to 35,000, 25,000, and so on. They were all talking about how it's going to be a bearish trend and all that, and under this support. And if you listen to them, almost every single one of them was giving the exact same analysis as the other. You know why? Because they copy each other's analysis. They literally copy each other's technical analysis, and they say what the other people's saying, not what they're saying. And I don't know if this is a shortcut, if they don't know TA, or if they doubt themselves, or it's not confident, it's a lack of confidence. I'm not sure why, but when everyone's bearish, everyone's bearish. And if you see my live stream a couple of days ago, I was actually kind of bullish. And I even called this rebound. I actually said that Bitcoin is going to rebound from 47,000 to 49,000. And if it does break that, which I didn't expect, we might be looking at a $41,000 to $43,000 Bitcoin, which we did not see because we bounced around the 47 to the 49,000 mark. And that's another thing. You see a lot of YouTubers calling out numbers like 43,956. Or we're going to bounce off the 2,000, the 42,345 because of Fibonacci. It's never exact. All right? It's very rarely it's exact. And when it is exact, it's by luck. So you have to do your own TA, your own technical analysis. At least that's my opinion. That said, that doesn't mean you can't be wrong. So you always have to make a plan. And that's why I've been telling people for the last 2 weeks, take profits, take profits, take profits. And we're probably going to go down. I even went to the trouble of making 3 separate videos about it. One for XRP hodlers, one for cryptocurrency hodlers, and one for Bitcoin hodlers saying, take profits. Of course, I was made fun of, ridiculed in the comments. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. What? Yeah. Especially the XRP army. But that's okay. That's okay. You learned your lesson. Those that listen, those that take profits, they bought back lower. They're thanking me in the chat. They're thanking, the comments. They're thanking me in the emails. The ones that didn't, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, just hodl. Of course, because if you don't get it right, you're now a hodler. Like you just decide to become a hodler now. You've been trading all the time, losing your money, but just because you got it wrong, you're a hodler now. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But that is basically what happened. And I really do think we're going to go up from here. Now, can we still see a 41 to 43,000? Yes. I don't expect it though. I don't expect us to go to the $41 to $43,000 range, primarily because everybody else is expecting it. Even though now, as soon as we pumped up just a little bit, everyone's making bullish videos. Also, another thing, the coins I've been telling you guys to get the last months, they're the ones that not only went up in price, sometimes even the most in price, they're the ones that kept their ground. See, it's not just about pumping up and then going down. It's about pumping up and maintaining that as much as possible so you can take profits, or if you do hodl, so you can maintain those winnings, those earnings, those profits. Does that make sense? So when I suggest coins to you, I'm not going to suggest scam coins like Safemoon. Now, did I get into Safemoon? Yes. I even made a post about it. I put $100 into Safemoon because my friend busted my balls. There goes my monetization. My friend busted my balls, and I got into it just to see how it goes. Did I make some profits? Sure. But I said to everybody, this is a gamble and I don't suggest it. For people that are members of this channel and subscribers, you remember a few months ago or a month ago, I made a video on Elongate. I made a video about how to use PancakeSwap and used Elongate as an example, which I said, don't suggest you buy it, but if you gamble like me, this might do well. And I made a separate video saying, listen, I'm buying some Elongate, I don't suggest it, but it's probably going to do well. And I also made a post a couple of times saying this. I made fun of it, I ridiculed it, but at the same time I told you I was gambling on it. Why? Because I knew it's going to go up. But I was taking profits as it was going up. I wasn't holding it. Now, people on Safemoon, they got scammed because that's a really big scam. We're going to be talking about that later on. And I'll also be answering your questions and everything. As a matter of fact, I'm even going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove you that it's a scam. And we're going to talk about some YouTubers, which YouTubers you should be following, which ones you shouldn't be following. I'm actually going to pull them up on the screen later on in this live stream. So I hope you appreciate that, because I'm going to get a lot of hate again from a lot of YouTubers, because I'm probably going to make fun of all of them, or most of them. But that's okay. They you know, I'm a straightforward kind of guy. I promise I'll always be real on this channel, and I will be. So let's check out the comment section for a little bit. Let's see what everyone's doing, what you have to say, and then we'll get back into this live stream in the same. We'll continue the live stream if that makes sense. So I see Chandra saying hello. I see random videos saying, uh-oh. I see Hassan Bukhari, my man. Hey, Mr. Paul. Hey, Mr. Hassan. How are you, my man? It's always happy to see you here. Random video says, that's because no one is doing analysis like Paul. No one is doing analysis like me. Not because I'm the best guy in analysis, because I'm not. I'm clearly not. But I know how to do technical analysis, and I know how to have my own opinion, and I have my own thought process. Now, are there better analysts out there than me? Yes, there are. And I'll give you two of them right now. The chart guys, Tone Vase. Tone Vase, a maximalist, but his technical analysis is on point. And the chart guys, they do all kinds of technical analysis, and they're amazing. Do I do the same kind of technical analysis with them? No, I don't. I do a different kind of TA. But what I do sometimes is watch their videos after I do my TA and see if their TA also agrees with my TA, because I might come up to the same conclusion, but with a different way, while they come up to the same. Does that make sense? So it confirms your TA, so to speak, if that makes sense. I see Chad saying NFT finance. Is that the new coin, NFT finance, that came out that's going up? Sure. Your random videos made 600 euros with that coin is great. Yeah, you can make money from. I'm not sure that NFT finance is a scam coin, though. I think it's a new project which is hyped up and people are going to get into, which might fail, might not. Haven't researched it. I looked at the website. Looks like a WordPress template, but it does not mean it's not a good project. Maybe they upgrade it. A lot of these projects get started like that, and then they upgrade them later, yeah? Nick Alimzahov says, why can't I just keep buying when it goes down and sell only on some huge... Well, you can, but psychologically you probably won't. And the reason is that when you're rational and you are being logical, yes, everything works. But when emotion gets into play, that all goes out the window. And it takes a lot of self-discipline and responsibility to be able to do that. It's very difficult to be able to do that. Because you're going to watch the odd video. You're going to watch these YouTubers. Oh my God, they're going 35K, 25K, start of the bear market, sell your shit. Right? And that's what happens. So it's kind of hard. Or Twitter, people talking, or your friends. Oh my God, you're going to lose all your money, man. You're going to go broke, man. They don't even have a dime to their name, but they're giving you financial advice. So chat says, how far do you reckon it can go? I don't reckon anything, because I haven't looked at the coin, but Random Videos is giving you his idea. Next, come on. Okay, so people talking with each other. That's okay. Maybe we should start a group chat here. David Morales, nice. Made it live. Yes, you did, David. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Hopefully we'll get a good discussion going in back and forth. David Morris, Hex for the win. I think Hex is doing very well. I still haven't made that video yet. I will make that video soon. Where can you buy Hex? Uniswap, dude. How about OMG? OMG is a coin that has plasma that was part of Ethereum. I know Vitalik likes it a lot. I used to own it. I think there are other coins, other cryptocurrencies that will outperform OMG, but it's not a bad coin in my opinion. But I'm trying to look at these new school coins that are actually going up now rather than go to old school coins, at least at this point of this bull run. Thought about Dojet and Wink. Okay. Oh, Doge. Thought about Doge. Yeah. Have no problem with psychology. For me, it's easy to listen, but never get well. Cool. Meditation is good for you. Yeah, it is. Thanks for. Okay. So let's move on. So we had the crypto dump. We talked about the crypto dump. I think we're going to go higher. I think this is very, and I think we are going higher if I'm not mistaken. Let me just look at my blockfolio real quick. Yeah, we're going higher. So there's nothing really to worry about, at least not right now. Now, if we do go to the 41, 43,000 range, which I really don't think we will, but if we do and we break below that, then when the time comes, we'll figure it out and we'll take it from there because things change. I see Gabriel in the house coming strong with a wrench, a member here, but also a mod. So if anybody says any bullshit, he's going to ban you. Just kidding, but he can. And I see Matteo saying ample fourth airdrop. I could not believe how much it was worth. Unbelievable. Yeah, I did I miss the? Do you have to have ample fourth to get the airdrop, or could you have had ample fourth and got the airdrop even if you don't hold the coins anymore? Because if that's the case, I probably have a lot of ample fourth coming my way. So let's talk about scams a little bit, and let's talk about Safemoon, and I'll come back to the chat in a bit. So Safemoon is a scam. It literally is a scam. It's one of the best scams ever. And I downloaded it. I looked at Safemoon, and I can tell you, I got intrigued. It was a very well set up, very good website. Everything was great until you saw the CEO was 16 years old, and until you saw his team, and you're like, oh my God, what the hell is this? And then you start checking out the market cap and everything, and you're like, really? And then, they were promising things that are just very easy to do. And although I did get into it for a quick gamble, and I got straight out of it, I'm completely out of Safemoon, by the way. I don't want to get involved in that shit. Could you make money on it? Sure, maybe. But I don't want to get involved in that. But Safemoon is a complete scam. And the best way to figure out, okay, and I know I'm going to get a lot of crap for this, for saying this, for talking about Safemoon this way, because I see other people getting a lot of crap for this. I get a lot of enemies, people unsubscribing, hate mail, death threats, and that's because the audience is 14 to 17 years old in Safemoon, and that's how they act. If anybody was a serious investor in Safemoon, they wouldn't act like that. They'd be like, okay, whatever, dude, let's hear what else you have to say. But because 14 to 17-year-olds, maybe 20-year-olds are in Safemoon and they got scammed and they really believe in it, they're going to be doing hate mail and hate messages and hate comments and all that. And that's how you understand if the project is good or not. Yeah, or what kind of audience they have in the most part. Sorry, let me just correct what I said there. But here's what I want you to do. When you finish watching this live stream, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below to a YouTuber talking about how to start your own scam and how they did it with Safemoon. And then if you want, you can be inspired and start your own fucking scam if you want. I would really hate you if you do, but that's how you do it. And he will show you how easy it is to pull something like this off. It will show you how they did it, and then you can decide for yourself if it's a pump and dump scam coin or whatever. Now, is there a chance that they could be faking it until they make it, and once they get enough money, they can make it a reality? Yes. There is a chance they could be faking it till they make it, and they actually make it into a reality. But my opinion is that may not necessarily be Safemoon. That may be Elongate. And Elongate is something I got into. Now, I've sold out. I've took profits all the way up. I made a few thousand. Made quite a bit of thousands, actually. And now I have like $250 in there, or €250, just to have it in there. But do I suggest doing the same? No, I don't. If you have €50, you want to gamble on the stock exchange, on the gambling site, or, some sort of, what are they called, slot machines? Sure, you can put $50 or €50 or whatever into Elongate, take your profits while it goes up, and fine. But you can't fake it till you make it. People have faked it till they make it. A lot of these, all projects in crypto, in the most part, are faking it till they make it. And I made a video about this. So, yes, there is a chance they could be faking it till they make it. Now this message is held for review by El Juanpi, and I'm going to just put it and show it to everyone. El Juanpi said, "Stop stupid clickbait, idiot." Okay. And the reason I'm showing this is the exact reason what I just mentioned earlier on. When you have an audience of 14 to 20 years old or 17 years old, and they want to talk about, and they really believe in Safemoon and these shit coins, right? This is the kind of reaction you get. When they call people a lot more successful than themselves idiots because they think they know everything and they don't listen or want to see what's going on, this is the kind of mentality that will keep you poor. And I'm not talking just about money. I'm talking about it in general. Because even if he makes money, even if he becomes a superstar, even if he becomes a millionaire, he will lose it. He will never be able to keep it. Why? Because of mentality. And that's what's going to happen. And it's not just in crypto, it's in every business in general. This is the mentality you want to avoid. So I put it up on the screen just for a historical reference right here so you can see why you need to get out of that mindset, that mind frame if you want to succeed in life, in crypto, in entrepreneurship, or anything like that. All right? It's very important. So El Juanpi, thank you so much for helping out in proving what I was saying and being a guinea pig in this, or a reference in this case. Really, I thank you. It's very rare that people would show their stupidity just to become examples, and I really appreciate you. So, you have no idea what this channel is about yet, do you? Okay, so at the end of this video, in the comment section, in the description, I'm going to show you exactly. I'm going to link you to a video. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do it right now, and you can watch it after. All right. So this channel right here is called Full Value Dan. Don't let the oh wait, I forgot to share screen. Sorry. All right, wait, give me a second. Give me a second here. Let me show you this channel real quick. Okay. Let me share this. Let me transition this. So you should be seeing it right now. So this channel right here is called Full Value Dan. Now don't let the stupid face fool you. And I'm not saying he has a stupid face in general. The kid looks okay. It's just that this camera shot, sometimes you freeze the camera and you end up like being like, and you just look really dumb in pictures. And that's what happened to this guy. It's not his fault that he looks stupid. It's my fault for freezing the frame like this, or YouTube choosing this frame. But don't let the frame fool you. This is one of the best videos you could ever watch on how to make your own cryptocurrency scam. And he actually references Safemoon in this video. It's an incredible video. I haven't watched any more of his videos, but I watched this video. I even commented right here. This was a great video, and I think everybody should check out this guy's channel after you watch my stream. Don't you dare leave yet, because every time I try to show, see, there you go, 5 people left, 10 people just left. Every time I tell you to watch this at the end of the live stream, everyone goes before, right? Anyway, this is a channel you should check out. I haven't checked out most of his videos, so I don't know what other things he says, but this video is really cool. I'm going to give him a chance. I've subscribed. I hit the notification. I'm going to check out the rest of his videos. But I really hope that this guy can reach out to me, or I can reach out to him. I would love to make a collaboration with him, or, talk to him about, possibly starting our own scam coin. I mean, collaboration on YouTube. But yeah. That said, let's move on. Let's move on to what I said in the title about a confession I have to make. And this is a huge confession, by the way. And a lot of people don't know this about me. See, a lot of people watch this channel, The Crypto Factor, but they don't know much about me. They don't know who I am, where I come from, how I got involved in crypto. They see a new crypto channel, 3.5 months old. They see 7,000 subscribers. They're like, oh, okay, it's good. Yeah. There's a lot about me you don't know. And I want to tell you about how I got into crypto real quick, and I'll make it fast. Don't worry about it. And I'm going to tell you a huge confession that a lot of people don't know that might actually help a lot of people. All right? And that is, I got into Bitcoin in 2017. I got into Bitcoin, I bought my first Bitcoin in 2017. Now, before that, entrepreneur, sales and marketing expert, worked for multi-million-dollar companies around the world, pretty well off, went broke twice, made it all back together, nightclub owner, video director, producer, whole bunch of stuff. Like, you can look it up. Now, I got into crypto in 2017, and I bought my first Bitcoin after I overcame a really bad sickness or disease, and it was my first job aside mentoring and coaching a telecommunication company. And the owner's brother-in-law introduced me to Bitcoin. I knew about Bitcoin, I didn't know how to buy it. He showed me how to buy it. I wanted to buy it a long time before that, I just didn't know how. Now, that was when I beat cancer. And I had cancer, I was fighting it, I was getting chemotherapy, I was getting bone marrow transplant, it was hideous. And when I had cancer, I saw my whole empire crumbling. I lost a lot of money, a lot of stuff. And I didn't want to start from zero again, I had to keep going. So what I did was I wrote my first 2 books. Success IAO, which shows you how to succeed in life and business as an entrepreneur, gives you advice, but also The Closers Part 3, which I wrote with a living legend, and is the best sales trainer in the world. And I wrote these while I had cancer. And when I say wrote, it was kind of hard for me to write because I was getting injections in my spine as well, and one of them went wrong. So I was in 16 days or 19 days in bed. I couldn't get up because I would get dizzy and I would fall over. So I had to stay in bed. It was very hard. And confused. I'm a bit confused, as I can't really remember exactly how it went, but this is how it went. This is all documented on my other channel, by the way. I started back then. I also started a YouTube channel back then with my name, Paul Democritou. My name's Paul, by the way. And if you want to see that channel, it's all about entrepreneurship and success mindset. Here it is. And you can see me interviewing some of the most successful people in the world, putting them in books on that channel. But I wrote my first 2 books, started my YouTube channel. And when I got better, or when I got out of chemotherapy, and when I got out of my transplant, my blood cells came back, my white cells came back, I could go outside the house. I started working for this company as a mentor, found out how to buy Bitcoin, bought Bitcoin. It was bugging my mind so much, I wanted to work in the industry, but I cold called a couple of companies, moved to Poland against my doctor's orders or suggestions, moved to Poland, became a CMO of a company. We raised $11 million. Came back to Greece to find out my mother had cancer, my sister had cancer, my house burned down in Kineta. But I was in Greece, and I needed to do something again, but I needed to stay in Greece. So I wrote The Crypto Factor with Blaise Matai, and I interviewed some of the most successful people in crypto and pioneers. It's that book right there. And I found the similarities in the mindset. So I got known from that. And then I wrote a few more books on sales, a few more books on crypto, like the Crypto Market Essentials, How to Sell a Pen, a whole bunch of books, 7 books in total. And then I was doing public speaking. I spoke at Decentralized for the University of Nicosia for blockchain marketing. And meanwhile, I worked in United Coin as an advisor to the board, and also an advisor for Evido in Bulgaria. And I just did a lot of things. I was working for Tone Vase for almost a year as a YouTube manager. So I got involved into cryptocurrency and in crypto and blockchain, mostly on the marketing and sales point of view. But I also made corporate videos because of my video director's background. So yeah, that's how I got into crypto. Now, during this time when all this happened, my sister died of cancer. And my mother also died in my own arms from cancer. And that was not too long ago, actually. That's when I'm a survivor, I'm a fighter. And, I just kept going, obviously. I just kept going as much as I could. But especially when I lost my mother, I had to pull back a little bit. And that's when I stopped working on the channel so much. A lot of things happened. I couldn't finish my book. It was really hard for me, and it still is. Ever since then, I've been crying in my sleep every night. I've been dreaming of her, in clinical depression, um, very bad. I was crying during the day, all the time crying during the day. But I was working as much as I could. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but that's how I also bought my puppy. Now, if you can hear him barking, he's 12 months old. Um, and I bought him when he was 2 months. It's been 10 months since I bought him, and he saved my life because I was really depressed. I was really bad. I couldn't take it anymore. And I bought him, and when I got him, I didn't even see him. Like, I bought him from Thessaloniki because my girlfriend also wanted a puppy. So I bought him from Thessaloniki. I found an ad. This guy was selling it for 100 euros, which is nothing for an American Amstaff. And he told me to get that specific one, the one that's barking, that's pissing me off right now. The specific one. He said, "You'll never regret it. It's a great book, a great puppy. It's a great dog." And like, okay. So I paid for a taxi. Thessaloniki is 5.5 hours away by car. So I paid for a taxi to bring him to Athens. And I picked him up. First day, I fell in love with him. He peed on me. And I fell in love with him. It was like this big. And that's why I put him in my videos and always and I collect Dogecoin for him and all that. And he saved me. But even today, even with all the happiness that dog gave me, even with the support from my girlfriend, even my dad, another reason I'm staying in Greece is to help my dad. He's suffering from heart disease. Like, he's got like the machine, and he's also getting blood. What's the word I'm looking for? 3 times a week he goes to clean his blood out. What's it called, man? I can't even remember what it's called. What's it? Somebody put it in the chat what that's called when you put machine and it cleans your blood every 3 times a week. Anyway, dialysis. That's what he gets, dialysis, and I help him out, And now is good. He can drive, but for a while, he was in bad shape. I was taking care of him and my mother, at the same time. At some point, they were both in hospitals. I was going back and forth to 2 hospitals, and there was a lot of adventures with my dad. So now he's okay. He's with me. He's cool. I'm taking care of him. And, if it was, even though I have a lot of love for my dad. He's the most important person in the world to me, and my girlfriend as well. And then my puppy. And I also have my sister in America. My other sister, unfortunately, left. But it's very hard to keep going. And a lot of people have to understand that if you want to be successful in life, if you want to be successful in crypto, if you want to be successful as a cryptopreneur, entrepreneur, whatever, you have to be able to go through hell and keep going. And sure, at some point, you're going to break down. At some point, you're going to fucking cry. At some point, the whole world's going to be against you. You might go broke like I did twice. You might lose your shit like I did twice. You might lose people that you love so much. And because when I lost my mother, she stopped breathing in my arms. And I don't want to talk about it too much because I'm not going to be able to not cry on this channel. But you have to keep going. You have to keep going. You have to keep doing what you have to do. Does that make sense? And it's really hard. So for you people for those of you that's trying to make it in life, for trying to succeed, for trying to become something, whether it's finishing university, becoming an entrepreneur, working for someone else, becoming a CEO, doing your own crypto project, investing, trading, whatever. You have to understand that you have to keep going. It's not easy. And successful people, they have their story. I went through shit in hell and came back and keep on going. And that's the kind of mentality you need, right? And it's a very big different mentality, trying to help people, because when you do make it and you go through this shit, you want other people to make it. Believe me, I want you to make it. I want you to succeed. This channel is because I want you to succeed. But it's a very big different mentality, having that mentality. And it's a very big, mentality being like, to the moon, you suck, you're an idiot. What? Prove to me the safe was a scam. XRP. It's very different. You know what I mean? And that's, by the way, that's my humor. I've always had a sense of humor. When I was going through cancer, fighting cancer, everything, I always had a sense of humor. Always, that's also my go-to defense mechanism. That's also what helps me keep going. And that's why I make fun of the XRP army. It's not because I hate them. I just think it's funny as hell. It just makes me happy. Anyway, and you have to understand that the job you're going to do and what you're going to do has to make you happy to keep on going. For example, this live stream. I love doing this live stream with you guys. I look forward every week to doing this live stream with you and getting this done with you, right? I look forward to it. That means I could do it. And if anybody, and a lot of people tell you, don't do something just because you enjoy it. Do something that makes you money. It doesn't matter if you like it or not. I think that's bullshit. And the reason that's bullshit is if you don't like it, if you can't. It's a motorbike, by the way. If you don't like it, if it's not something that feels, it's not something that you enjoy doing, chances are you're gonna give up when you go through these hurdles that I just mentioned. I kept going through them. Maybe I went down a little bit when I lost my mother. I'm human, dude. But because don't forget, it's also somebody I was talking to and somebody that helped me. So when you lose a parent, when you lose people around you and you figure out that you don't have many people to be able to help you anymore if something happens to you, especially as a cancer survivor, you think to yourself, fuck, what happens if I fucking got sick again? Who's going to take care of me? And suddenly you figure out that you're the one that grew to, I'm 43, you grew to that age where you're supposed to be taking care of everyone else. And it's a shock. But you have to, anyway, I just want to tell you that there's a lot in life that, I don't know if this is going to help you as a story, whether it's going to inspire you, whether you're going to be like, shit, I'm going through some hell right now. I'm going through hell, but this guy's making it. Maybe I can make it too. I don't know if it's like, oh, wow, I'm lucky. I don't have any of these problems. I can make it a lot easier. I'm telling you this confession, this story, this anecdote, if you will, my life, as embarrassing as it is, to be able to help you. So you can understand, anyway, to get inspired maybe. Does that make sense? So that's my big, huge confession. It's not clickbait. Cancer is not clickbait. But that's my huge confession. And I'm telling you guys, so it maybe would help some people. Okay, we're going to go and move on to the AMA pretty soon, and I just want to see if you have any questions here. And then I got some notes I want to talk about as well about this channel. Let me just move up here. I see Lava saying, what's your news on Safemoon, buddy? I just spat it out, man. But you can check out that guy. Is in the link down below after this live stream. Check it out. Watch his video. Then maybe that's the equivalent of doing your own research as well. I'm not telling you to go do your own research right now. I'm telling you, listen, there's this. You all know the positives, because if you're in Safemoon, chances are you've Googled all the good things about Safemoon. But listen to the other side too. When I Google why Bitcoin will go to 100,000, for example, or why Bitcoin is the future, for example, I also Google why Bitcoin is going to zero, or why Bitcoin is not the future. And then I do all that research, and I do my own research, and I put it together. You have to be very careful about bias searches, because when you're biased, you want validation to your beliefs. Why is Facebook good? Why is Facebook going to moon? Why is Facebook going to do this? But try to Google the opposite. And I'm not telling you to believe the opposite. I'm just telling you to look at both sides. Research is not done in an hour, right? So make sure you do that. And I've left the link down below to the other guy's channel. Check him out. What's his name? Full Value Dan. Check him out after this live stream. And by the way, if, tell me if you agree with me on these views. I'm not telling you if you agree. Not if you agree if Safemoon's a scam or not. Who gives a shit? But tell me if you agree with what I said before about needing to move forward even though you're going through. Give me a like if you're also going through struggles in life. Like this video if you're also going through struggles. And like this video if you're going to do something about it. Not so you can like this fucking video. You know what? People can be like, oh, he's doing this to get likes. Dislike this video if you're going to do something about it. Dislike this video if you believe in it. If what I said. You can like, dislike, don't do anything. I don't give a shit. But do something. Take action so you can show that you're going to do something to give you like a subconscious movement, if you will, telling you that, yeah, I'm going to make it in life. Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe I'm talking shit. I'm drinking Metaxa today. Maybe it's the alcohol. Maybe nothing I'm saying is making sense. Who knows? Anyway, so let's move on. Nicholas saying hello from Goya. Any thoughts on ADA? Yeah, I'm very, 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 very bullish on ADA for the year of 2021. I'm seeing ADA going to $4 to $7 this year, if not $10 towards the end of this bull market. Now, a lot of people in the comment section, a lot of people watching this live or whatever, ADA can't go up to market cap and shit. Yeah. A, I don't think you're reading market cap correctly. B, if ADA goes up, it means Bitcoin's going up. It means other things are going up as well. It's just that ADA will go up faster. This means that the market cap of every single coin will go up. So if you don't believe Bitcoin will go up, if you don't believe Ethereum will go up or other altcoins will go up, that means you don't believe in this bull run, then yes, the market cap makes it very difficult. But if you believe that Bitcoin is going to go to 100,000, 80,000, whatever, or 200,000, or Ethereum to 5 to 10,000, so on, then market cap's not a problem, buddy. All right? So and I'm tired of these YouTubers talking about this stuff and not making sense about market cap, for example. You know what the other thing I'm tired of? Let me show you something here. Let's Google Safemoon. All right. Wow, my live stream is actually coming up. Okay. So the truth about Safemoon coin. Actually, this Android is actually okay. But if you look at most of these videos, and I'm not going to call them out, they're all teenagers and people telling you why it's going to moon, why it's going to go up, why it's time to buy. You know, and meanwhile, come on. Why it's huge, right? And they're not older than they're not any older than the CEO. This is the CEO. Well, no, that's not the CEO. I saw a tweet. I saw a tweet saying by Safemoon. This is how professional they are, right? Talking about Binance CZ. You said that if Safemoon has volume and users, you will list it. You better list it. You're threatening the guy to list your coin, dude? Fucking get real, man. Like, don't, what are you doing, right? Don't be stupid. Anyway, that is something that you have to understand. When the CEO is the same age as the 14 to 17-year-old people making the YouTube, and these YouTube channels, that's clickbait. They're trying to feed you what you want to hear to get views and get subscribers. That's why they have so many subscribers. People don't subscribe for me when I talk shit about the coin because they don't want to hear it, and that's fine. But when you have all these people like either getting paid or have bags and they want to pump them, and they make video after video after video because they're getting subscribers and likes to talk about Safemoon, but they talk about things. This is very irresponsible. It's fucking disgusting. How can you live with yourself? Right? When I tell people to buy Elongate or even Safemoon at some point, I said, hey, probably a scam. It's probably going to go to zero. Make sure you take profits on the way up. It's a gamble. Every single time I do that. Because people, you have to understand that just because you want to make money, people are losing money for you. And just because you think you did research, right, which you didn't, you know, or yeah, buy Safemoon right now, it's going sky high, but do your own research. How do you do research? Enlighten me. Someone tell me. I challenge any of these YouTubers to come on this channel and show me how they do their own research. I'm very curious, and I also want them to show me what they expect of their subscribers to do doing their own research. Because I was the first person to call this out. I said people don't know how to do your own research, and everyone says do your own research as a cop-out, but no one shows people how because they probably don't know either. And all these small YouTubers, everyone's saying, oh, the big YouTubers are dumping us a scam. No, the big YouTubers have something to lose. Bitboy Crypto has something to lose. Ivan on Tech has something to lose. Data Dash has something to lose. Generally, crypto has something to lose. These people won't lie to you counter to popular belief because they have something to lose, because they have a career, because they are professionals. And you might not agree with me, but I don't give a shit. But these people have a reputation that they have to uphold. These kids have nothing. They don't care. If they miss this chance, they have nothing else to do. Some people depend on this for their career. So when people tell me, oh, these big YouTubers scam this, and they listen to 14-year-olds and 16-year-olds, what do you expect? You're gonna lose your shit. You know what I mean? So it really pisses me off when people play with other people's money. It really does. You should give your money to me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. My VIP group. All right, let's move on. I went too far with this one. Or maybe I didn't. I'm not sure. So 88, yeah, I see it at a $4 to $7, $10 by the end of this bull run. What's up, boss? XRP, XLM. I think XRP, XLM is going to do great. I think XRP and XLM is not going to be the best performing coins. I think ADA is going to outperform XRP. That said, before you start crying and throwing tomatoes and telling me, oh, XRP army to the moon, XRP army to die, that's fine. Till I die, that's okay. It's going to go up. I'm not telling you it's not going to go up. I just don't think it's going to perform as good as the other coins I mentioned and I suggest. And that is my opinion throughout ever since this channel started. Just like buying XRP if it breaks 72 cents, which I was going on about, and I did, just by selling it when it went to $1.30, which I did. All right, let's move on. Okay, TJ Open Line Studio, Seller Network, Seller went live this week. Is this, okay, we have an ad here. Okay, congratulations. Let's move on. And I see the super chats. I'll get to them, guys. I'm sorry, I will get to them. Okay, let me just hold this right here. Let me get to the super chats right now because I kind of missed them. So I see Evgeny saying, from Poland, thank you very much. Thanks, bro. I feel your pain and your words. Keep it up. Thank you, man. Really appreciate you, bro. By the way, I was in Poland for 6 months. I was in Gliwice, and I've also stayed in Krakow and Warsaw. Great country, great people. Had a lot of fun. I see Jesse Herman, also a £10 super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, man. I guess you're from the UK. I was actually born there. How is the UK? Raining? Okay. Inspiring stuff. Thank you, dude. What is your opinion on CHZ with all their sports partnerships and coins? Which one is CHZ? Which coin is it, man? I'm not aware of it in the ticker formation. Not sure I know about it. So I can't really give you advice on something I really don't know about, but maybe I do, but I just can't get the coin where it is right now. But comment down below where it is and we might check it out. So let's go back up. Nick says it's not his fault, he looks stupid. Matteo, Apple withdrawal counts if you had a wallet way back. I did have a wallet way back. Does it count if you have it in, if you had it on exchange though? Because I think I had it on, I had it in a wallet too. So I had a lot on exchange, but I also had some in the wallet. So I'll check that out. Thank you, man, I appreciate it. I think I read something about that, by the way, and I was meaning to check it out, but I forgot all about it. So it's a good thing that, you reminded me. I'll go check it out. Cheers, by the way. All right, let's move on. Did you say to start your own scam coin? Yes, but I was being funny, dude, and it was a joke. I didn't mean let's start my own scam coin, literally. You guys really have to understand my humor. You really have to get my humor. All right. Nick says he likes it. Yeah, but that was a joke. Yes, it was a joke. Let's start my own scam coin. People are saying, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm going to start my own scam coin live on YouTube, yeah? I'm not a financial advisor. There's no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. There's no financial advice, but let's start our own scam coin. Get real, man. Come on. Dallas. Yeah, Michael, that's what it's called. Keep going, bro. We will lose so many people in our lives. I'm a cancer survivor too. Hey, well done, man. Stay strong, bro. Just getting crypto since December. Welcome to Crypto, man. Good time to enter. Keep going, man. And yeah, wish you the best, bro. Thank you. It's nice to know I have somebody else that understands what we went through. And I'm not saying other people don't understand, but you should be happy you don't understand if you didn't go through it. Don't go through it if you can avoid it, which I guess you can't, because it's not like you're dating a girl that has this horoscope being Cancer. It's kind of a different thing. David Morales is very smart look on both sides. Thanks, man. Michael, I meant to say thank you for sharing your testimony. You're very welcome. Any thoughts on VeChain? I love VeChain. I hold a lot of VeChain. And I was telling people to buy VeChain about 10 days ago, 15 days ago. People were making fun of me. Oh, it's a shit. I had this guy saying in German on my comments section, he doesn't know what he's talking about, blah, blah, blah. I actually said VeChain and Solana were my top picks. Please look at how VeChain and Solana performed, by the way. Solana is a very good coin. I have a video saying coins that did something different, or it's also in my live stream, but also in a 60-second video, coins I noticed doing something different, or something like that. Check that out. Vasilis Siutos, Kalimera Paul, followed you on Sol and other suggestions, up or down. Thanks anyway, man. I enjoy your videos and mentality. Thank you very much, Vasilis. I think SOL is going to do very good. If you notice, it did very well during the bear market. It might dip a little bit. It's been going up for a while, but something's up with that coin. I've been noticing going up on the tear even when everything's going down, and actually going down less when everything's going down when it does go down. So I'm getting into SOL. I've been getting into SOL, and I hope I can get into more SOL. So I really believe in that. I'd buy for $100 maybe, so I don't sweat about it. Yeah, that makes sense. Kids barely out of diapers trying to give me financial advice. Yeah, I'm getting people like giving me financial advice, and I'm pretty sure they don't have as much money as I do. But anyway, that's okay. Like 17 years old. Let me give you some financial advice, because you don't know crypto. I know about crypto. But while you're at it, why don't you give me sex advice too? Probably lost your virginity last year. There's a Greek saying that says, Ela papuna su dixu tambeliasu. It means, grandfather, come, let me show you your olives. It's talking about this guy showing, this little kid telling his grandfather to go check out his olive trees and show him how they work. Anyway, it doesn't really make sense in English. So, cheers. All right. Plantations International, Bitcoin by the end of the year. So I see Bitcoin going, okay, let's be conservative. My view from the beginning of this channel till now, and the continuation of this channel, is $88,000 to $140,000. Now, we might go back down, we might go up to $250,000, but let's be conservative. A lot of people try to get their top predictions, right? Where is Bitcoin gonna go? How about we do it in stages? Let's see 88 to 140,000. I actually recommend starting to take profits around those areas. A little bit at 88,000, a little bit at 97,000. Can't remember where else I did that. I made a video about it the other day, right? See how it goes, and we'll cross the bridge when we come to it. Let it get to 140,000. My dog just jumped in here and under my desk. So as you all know, this is the Pitbull I was telling you about. Let me introduce you. Yeah. So he's He's telling me to tell you about Dogecoin again. Every time I talk about Bitcoin, it's like Dogecoin. There he is. He's talking about Dogecoin. Check him out. There he is, right there. Via. Anyway, he's like, yeah. So he's going nuts. But yeah, let's get to 140,000, shall we? And then we can talk about higher predictions. But I do see 88,000 to 140,000 being conservative. I am aiming at 250,000, but I will be taking profits in the range I mentioned, and then we'll see what happens after that, because it is going to dip. It is going to go back down. There's no way it's going to go straight to 250,000, right? You're going to wake up tomorrow and you're at $250,000 Bitcoin. It's just not going to happen. So let's see how it goes, right? Right. VeChain, what do you think? I already talked about VeChain. It's amazing. Renner Rich is no KYC fiat to crypto on-ramp. Not sure. There are, okay, so you can go into Binance, you can go into KuCoin, and I think you can go and put up to a certain amount, and you can take out a certain amount. But actually, no, that doesn't apply anymore. Now, I'm not sure if not, I don't know about any on-ramps that you don't have to do KYC, other than peer-to-peer or person-to-person. But I'm sure there's some it's escaping me right now. Chiliz, I suppose. Chiliz, I've heard about it a lot. I'm not into Chiliz. How about Aave? I think Aave is a great coin. I actually bought some today. I was in before as well. I'm seeing Aave go up to at least $700 to $900 in the midterm. And I wouldn't be surprised if that goes a lot higher than that, 5 to 10x. Aave is what was one of the biggest coins, if not the biggest coin in DeFi. It took quite a hit for some time now, but it still has a lot of strong fundamentals. And I did look at the TA today, actually, as a matter of fact, and I bought back in close to $300. So it's a pretty good coin. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, just a drunk guy on Metaxa talking about crypto on YouTube, taking Dogecoin advice from his puppy. So if you listen to me drinking Metaxa and my dog talking about crypto and you don't do your own research, you're dumb. Do your own research. Yes, it says, were you from North London? Yes, I was. Or was it Jesse? I was from North London, Enfield. David Morales, had to be in your wallet, not on the exchange. Okay, so I have some airdrop, not on the exchange. Midkiff Donald, VeChain. Okay. Thoughts on Chia coin? I have no thoughts on Chia coin. I had a friend that got burnt on Chia coin. Back in the day, he bought a shitload of Chia coin, and it went up to like 100,000 euros. He was so happy, and he couldn't sell it because there was no liquidity. So I'm not saying that's the case today, but be careful. You have to always check that. You always have to be careful of liquidity and what's the paper price and what's the actual price. Because right now everyone's in paper profits. It doesn't mean that you're going to get that. You might try and sell something and it'll go straight down, like Safemoon. I think we should name it Danger Moon, by the way. But in general, you want to be able to... that's where you have to do your research, yeah? But Chia coin, I have no opinion on it. What about Kusama? I think Kusama is great. I think it has a lot of potential, but I did sell some of my Kusama. I did sell my Kusama today because I think other projects will outperform it, but it is a good project. Same thing applies for Terra. I have no idea what one is. It sounds like a scam. Is that one coin? Really? Did you just ask me about one coin? All right, Terra Luna. Yeah, Terra Luna might be a good pick, right? I don't know what the price is right now, but it is a coin that should be going up. Lovely dog, thank you very much. It's great. If I take one of my Bitcoin and buy $25,000 of VeChain and $25,000 of ADA, do you think this is a good idea? Michael, that really depends on how much Bitcoin you have, number one. If you are just in Bitcoin and you're not diversified, and that one Bitcoin you're talking about is 2% of your portfolio, yes. 2 to 5%, sure. Why not? And not just, and maybe not, maybe split it between ADA, VeChain, Ethereum as well, so you can be safe, even though I would also put some in Link. So maybe you diversify it in 4 coins instead of 2. But that really depends how much Bitcoin you have, right? And if you plan to hold this long or turn it back into Bitcoin. So you have to be very careful. A lot of people ask me, give me this advice, give me that advice. But when the financial advisor gives advice, which I'm not, he looks at your financials, your risk tolerance, how much money you have in crypto, how much money you have in Bitcoin, what exposure do you have to other markets. He doesn't just tell you one thing. It's not like one size fits all. So for me, taking the Bitcoin and putting it into these coins might make perfect sense. To you, it might not, right? So it's very hard for me to give you this advice. Now, that said, is it a good idea to diversify? Yes. Should you diversify half or all of your portfolio? No. Should you diversify a small part of your portfolio? Yes. But it really depends. It's very hard for me to answer that question. Coinbase coin stock. Well, okay, so we talked about this, And I made it before I bought Coinbase stock, which I did, by the way. I made a video saying how you shouldn't. I went against my own advice, but it doesn't really matter. It's for a different video. But I made a video about saying you should never buy on IPO or on, or when the first initial ISO, IPO, whatever, Metaxa, initial listing anyway, right? Because usually the price goes down. And that's what happened with the Coinbase stock. As a matter of fact, Tone Vase says you should never go in until it loses about 50% of its value. And if it doesn't, that's okay. And I do listen to Tone Vase a lot because A, I used to work for him, and B, he used to be in the stock market industry and then went crypto. And he's one of the few people that call the top of Bitcoin pretty close to the top of Bitcoin and the bottom. So anyway, and for those of you, oh no, he didn't, he was bearish. No, he wasn't. He was giving you technical analysis, telling you ifs and whens, and telling you what his thought was. And you can never get the exact same top with the exact bottom. And if you followed his advice, you would make a shitload of money. And if you had money to begin with, you'd be a millionaire. So I do listen to him. His TA is on point. He doesn't like altcoins in general, but that's a different story. He just is a Bitcoin maximalist. Doesn't make his TA bad though. But anyway, anytime there's an IPO or whatever, he always expects 50% of its price to go down, and that's what happened. Now, I made a video suggesting the same thing, that you should buy the Coinbase stock if it goes below, the ticker's coin, by the way, if it goes below $300, you'd be getting a good deal. Now, I bought mine at $425. I realized I was a muppet, sold at $395, and I did not get back in yet. And I might get back in, I might not, but I got out. Sometimes you have to, a lot of people say, oh, just huddle, keep buying dips. No, there's a big chance you made a mistake and you should jump ship sometimes. And I'm not telling you to jump ship from emotion. You do analysis, you figure out you were wrong, didn't feel right from the beginning. Sometimes it's better to get out before you sink with it. Maybe buy back lower or get into something else. Does that make sense? And a lot of people say, oh, but if you sell, you've lost. No, that's wrong. See, the mentality in crypto says that you don't lose money until you sell. And all the YouTubers say this, oh, you don't lose money until you sell it. Not necessarily, because if you sell it and you get into another coin, you're not getting into fiat. So you're still in the game. You're just not in that specific piece of shit that you shouldn't be in the first place. Does that make sense? So, you have to be very careful with that. Do you have some ideas about Tether hash graph? I do. I think there's a lot of news that's coming out, and I think that will pump the price. And I will be taking profits as the price is pumping up, maybe 70% of it. I'll be taking profits all the way up into Bitcoin or Ethereum. And then I'll be keeping 30% hodling to see what happens in the future, and then we can address it again. Could you please give a Twitter of that guy with a good TA who you respect? I respect a few people, man. I respect Tone Vase. Here, I'll write you down his name. Tone Vase is one of them. And the other one is the chart guys. And they do different technical analysis than I do. So sometimes when I do my TA, I see if their TA validates my TA. Does that make sense? And that way, if it doesn't, I'll look at it again. If it does, it just gives me another TA, so to speak, or point of view that validates mine. So I'm like, okay, I got this right. Let me get in on this. Do you know what I mean? Another person I think you should follow is Alex Becker. Let me see if we can get on there real quick. I don't know if you guys know, this is an entrepreneur. He doesn't do TA or anything. And he's probably live right now. No, that's the beginning of the live show. So Alex Becker is actually, he's an entrepreneurship channel. He was doing a lot of SEO stocks and, SEO and Shopify videos back in the day. Recently turned crypto. Here you can see him playing Doom and giving advice. Don't let this fool you. He's actually very... I know how stupid this might look, Um, he's actually very good at giving advice. It's just insane, and he likes playing Doom and giving advice simultaneously. He's actually a multi-millionaire. So this is somebody to follow and to see what he's doing and getting his perspective as well. He's actually very good. And another person is Jeremy Crypto. Let's go to Jeremy Crypto real quick. Give me a second. If you can spell, if any porn came out on my search thing, it's, do forgive me. So this is another. This is probably the most boring channel you'll ever see in your life. He's trying to spice it up lately with some intros, but God, he's good. He is really good on fundamental analysis. You could also follow him. Then there's Tone Vase and also the chart guys for TA. What about XRP? When the SEC case will be over? I don't know when the SEC case will be over, but show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. When I see it breaking out again, I will definitely buy in. So right now, we saw it break 72 cents. I told everyone to get in. Went all the way to 130, 150. Can't remember how much it was. I put 1/3 of that into Cardano at the time. People were telling me I was stupid. Went down to 120. Got out of my rest of my position. Kept on going down. And now we're waiting to get back in. I didn't do TA again. But on XRP, I'm not in XRP right now. But I will be looking at it soon, and I'll tell you. I'm not negative against it. I think XRP is going to go well this bull market. I really do. And once we have clarity, this is going to shoot up in price. I just think other cryptos are going to outperform it. Regarding my question on selling Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin is 56% of my portfolio, so I have more. Maybe I'll buy VeChain, Link, Ethereum, 88, and DOT. Look, I made a post for my members, and I'm not going to tell you to become a member to see the post. I'm not that kind of guy. But if you join this channel, if you become a member of this channel, I do make some posts and some videos that are just for members only. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that public later on. So if you go to my community tab, if you subscribe and you hit that notification button, I'm going to make that public and you're going to see what I suggested my members would buy after this live stream, okay? So you can also see it. I'll make it available to everybody that's not a member as well. It's just much easier than me going through every coin I suggest you getting into. Love Alex, true teller. Yes, he is. I love Alex too. And I'm not, and this is how unbiased I am. I'm actually pissed off at Alex. Because back in the day, I had my other channel, Paul Democracy. By the way, if you are an entrepreneur or you want to become, if you want sales and marketing advice or success mindset advice, this is my other channel, Paul Democracy. And I interview some of the most successful people in the world and biggest channels in the world like Valuetainment, Evan Carmichael, Patrick Bet-David, and so on. And that's all marketing and sales advice. So if you're into that, go check out that channel. But I asked Becker to interview him for that channel, and he denied, and I got pissed off at him. But that does not mean I won't suggest him because he's really good at what he does. Does that make sense? So yes, he pissed me off. And no, I'm not doing this because, we're buddies or anything. I'm actually pissed off at him. But I think he's got great material, and he's a very good person to follow. I'm going to show this comment by Robert Ellison. He says, you should follow my balls. And I just want to tell him that, dude, I already do follow your balls, man. Sorry. I wanted to do that with a straight face without laughing, by the way. Michael says, I bought XRP on Atomic Wallet and live in the USA. Still don't understand how we can buy XRP. I thought you couldn't. Is Atomic Wallet safe? I don't know about Atomic Wallet. I've heard about it. I think it's very safe. You can also do it through Ledger S, Ledger Nano X. But if you want to buy XRP, you can do it through BitBuy, or you can do it through Binance International or KuCoin. Now, if you live in the USA, they will see that you're in the USA and you might not be able to join because of your IP. Just like you can't watch different shows that are prohibited because of your IP. But if you, for example, I don't know, had some way of hiding your IP address, you may be able to buy it. Or why not buy Ethereum, put that Ethereum in an Exodus wallet or some sort of other wallet that does exchanges inside the wallet through Decred or something like that, and then just exchange it into XRP. Now, I'm not telling you to do this, but maybe you should look into it. All right. Living in New York sucks to buy crypto. Yeah. Anyway, let's announce last week's competition winner, by the way. Let's do that. Let's do that before I forget. So let's go to my videos right here. Give me a second, guys. Every week I give out a gift to people that have commented on my last live stream. Even if it's a hate comment, I don't care. It's up to them. That's your prerogative. So if you want a chance to win next week's live, all you have to do is wait for this live stream to finish and then comment underneath this video. You can comment something nice. You can comment something bad. You can comment something about your girlfriend. All right, give me a second. So let me just share my screen here. Let's go to comments. Let's take out the haven't responded. Oh, that's not how you do it. Give me a sorry about that. Let's go back. So you go here. So this is the live on the Doge part, so that doesn't count. This is like last week's show right here. You go to TB, which is TubeBuddy, and you go to pick a winner. Choose from all comments. So Christian Bruce, number 1, made a comment, and you just won a copy of the Crypto Factor. So yeah, so all you have to do is email me. Email me at paul@cryptofactor.net. Here, let me see if I can find you real quick. Bear with me, guys. Here you go. Hey, man, you would just won a free ebook, free copy of the Crypto Factor ebook. Please send me an email. I will verify it's you. And congrats. By the way, this is live on my live stream. Cool, huh? All right. So there you go. So for you to have a chance to also win a copy of the Crypto Factor, all you have to do is comment down below this video once the stream's ended, and you might win a copy of the Crypto Factor, or sometimes you might win another gift. I also give away these ballet cards from time to time. I have a few of them here. Sometimes it might be a Nano Ledger S or whatever. It all depends on my mood, essentially. So yeah. And everyone say congrats, by the way. It's congratulations, man. And number 1, by the way, I was asking if there's sound and if you could hear me, and he pushed number 1, so he was very helpful. Anyway, okay, thank you for another, 1 second. Thank you for joining me on another live show of the Crypto Factor. I love you all. Go ahead and check out my other videos, see if it's something you can connect with, see if it's something you like, and if yes, consider subscribing to this channel and hitting the notification button. If not, maybe hit that like button for support. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.